What's going on, everybody? Adam here with the etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Yakima HD bar roof rack system on our 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee. If you're going for a really sporty off-road look with your Jeep, this is definitely one of the best looking racks in my opinion for the Jeep. I like them a lot. They really have a cool edgy look, and it's not just simple round bars or anything like that. The nice thing about these is we do have some tie down points, so it's going to help get some cargo up and out of your vehicle and tied down properly. It's always really hard to kind of figure out where you're going to tie stuff down on, and with the HD bars, they thought of that. With 55 inches of bar space, we can get a bunch of different accessories up on top of the roof. I always like the e-trailer cargo basket on top. It just kind of goes well with the curves of the Jeep, but that's just me. We do have a lot of space, so we can put multiple different kayak carriers up there, haul multiple different bikes if you don't want to put it in your hitch. And of course, if you are one that hit the slopes, we have a bunch of different types of ski and snowboard carriers that'll fit up on top here as well. We can use T-slot accessories with the HD bars. I really like the end cap when it comes to putting on T-slot accessories. You don't have to remove the cap every single time you want to do it. There's a little slot up top, which is really nice. We do have a nice little weather strip too, so that's going to help with road noise and stuff like that. But if you already have some wraparound accessories, or if you're planning on getting some, just make sure that they're going to be able to be compatible with a 3-inch wide by an 1.5 inch bar. The HD bars are made of aluminum, so they're extremely light, but they still have a 220-pound weight capacity, which is amazing. Also has a nice powder-coated finish, which looks really cool as well. It's going to resist against rust and corrosion. Let's go ahead and take some measurements. Since these bars are a little bit thicker, we still aren't going to have any contact with our back antenna if we do put a basket on. But from the top of our roof to the bottom of the bar, it's going to be about 4 inches. And we have the sunroof open, and that is not an issue either. A couple of things that I would add to this system is this hitchmate step. It makes it super easy to get up and load up your cargo, take the bars on and off. And this is just something that I like just because it has a bunch of adjustments. This is a stock ride height for the Grand Cherokee, but if you have bigger tires or maybe even a little bit of a lift, we have a couple different adjustments. But also another thing that I would recommend is the locking cores. The towers don't come with locking cores, but you can just grab them separately here at eTrailer. And the reason why I would suggest them is this is a really cool looking roof rack, and it's so easy to take this off. So if someone sees it, they see that you don't have locking cores, they could take it off in a matter of seconds. And since they're really quick and easy to take on and off, we can go ahead and take our cap here if we don't want to have them up there, if we're going on a longer trip and not using our bars. And this is just going to keep all of that water and stuff outside of our little mount. To prepare our feet, all we need to do is take our tower, and we're going to take this little piece in here. It's going to click into place. Then we'll take our little T-slot and line it up. And we'll take our tool and fit it in this little slot and just thread that in just so it doesn't fall out. We don't want to tighten it just yet. Now we can go ahead and put them on our bars. To do so, take your same tool. There's going to be a little screw right here. Undo that. Grab it out of there. It's usually easiest just to flip it upside down. Comes out. And then we can take this cap off. We only have to take one of the caps off. So when we slide them in, we want to make sure that the cap is going to be facing the outside. So we'll put the first one on kind of backwards, it looks like. Don't worry. This one's going all the way to the other side. And then we'll take this one and put it on the other way. Then we can go ahead and take our cap and put it back where she was. To take some measurements, what we want to do is go to the center bolt that mounted our feet here and do it from center to center. So this one's going to be about 41.5 inches, and the one up front is going to be a little bit different, not much though. And that's going to be about 43.25 inches. Now we're going to take those measurements and set our feet length. So I've already done this one, and the nice thing about these bars is we do have some measurements on there, but we're not going to be doing the measurements from here. It's going to be from this point there. So go ahead and line it up to where you want, and then you can go ahead and tighten them down. Now we can go ahead and put them up onto the roof, fit it in there, and then close the cap, and that's going to lock it into place. And that'll do it for a look at the Yakima HD Bar Roof Rack system on our 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee.